Guys, nowadays you really have to be careful about who you help, you know? Because that help could cost you a lot. If my home security camera hadn't recorded this, no one would believe me if I told the story. I was at home, working, since I work from home, handling some things. Then this woman showed up at the gate calling me. I went to check what she wanted. Then she turned to me and said she needed some food, you know? If I had any, if I could help her with some rice or beans. So I said, look, I'll check to see if I have some, okay? And since I was sure we had some at home, I thought, I'll help, right? It costs nothing to help someone in need. Someone living on the street, right? So I went to get it. I grabbed a bag of beans, you know? A 1 kilogram bag we had at home. Then I put it in a bag to give it to her. Nowadays, life is hard for everyone. That's the truth. If someone comes to your house asking for something you can spare, it feels almost sinful not to help, right? But you never imagine that someone you helped will do what she did. You'll see what she does at the end of the video recording. Honestly, I still can't believe it. I went, gave her the beans, and she thanked me. I told her no thanks were necessary, right? And I went back to the living room to finish what I was doing. I didn't look back. I stayed seated there. I never imagined she would hang around. You'll see that she goes and comes back looking inside. I didn't see it. You know, I stayed there. And as you can see, she comes back, passing in front, walking slowly, looking, with that suspicious look, right? But I didn't notice anything, didn't see a thing, you know? I only found out later through the security camera footage. Look, she goes across the street. I don't know what she was doing. She hides behind the car to keep watching. I don't know what her intention was, but you can see she stays there. I'll skip a bit, but she stayed there a long time watching. After a while, I guess she gave up. As I stayed in the living room for quite a while, finishing some important tasks, she came back later, and she doesn't stop. She keeps walking back and forth. Then I finished working on my laptop, and I left the room. But now you'll see what happens next. Look, she noticed no one was in the living room anymore. She was standing at the corner watching. She realized no one was there anymore. Look at what she does, right? It's no joke. Look at what she does. And let me tell you, the speed with which she does this, how quick she is, makes me sure this isn't her first time doing it. Not here at my place, but at other people's homes. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but at the gate's edge, there are these spike-like points, you know? She climbs over without getting hurt. Look at this. Look at this. My goodness, this is outrageous. She goes to the window, looking inside. The camera doesn't show it, but there's a hallway. Then, when she sees no one's around, she has the audacity to jump through the window, into my house. She jumped. She even hid behind the couch. I don't know. Maybe I passed through the hallway, and she saw me. I don't know. She waited until the coast was clear. Look at this. She tries to grab my console, but I think she noticed it was plugged in and wanted to be quick. She grabbed the 2 laptops that were easier to reach, let's say. Look at this. My God, people. And this, folks, is someone you help, you know? Wow, it's tough nowadays. I'm sure that the world, life, will catch up with her. But man, those laptops, such a huge loss. Over 8,000 for those 2 laptops. She runs, look at that, she puts the laptops on the ground. And look how fast she moves, look at her speed. I mean, she probably doesn't even live on the streets, okay? With the money she makes doing this, she surely doesn't live on the streets, I'm certain. And this happens in broad daylight. What time was it? Around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, you know? Late afternoon, early evening. A busy street, as you can see, with plenty of cars passing by, even at that moment, and no one says a word. My God. She leaves as if nothing happened. Look at that. She put the 2 laptops into a trash bag and left. And then, as you can see, I skipped forward because the footage ran for about an hour. I returned to the living room, and then I noticed, where are the laptops that were on the shelf? I even thought maybe the cleaning lady who works here might have moved them somewhere. I asked her, but she said no, she hadn't touched them. I only found out what happened when I checked the footage. I ask you all to share this video as much as you can, so we can find this woman, because until now, she hasn't been caught and is still at large. This can't go unpunished.